Yes, people, welcome back to Normski TV. Another match reaction. Arsenal 1, Chelsea nil. Um, and another what we call another dead rubber game. Another boring 1-0 to the Arsenal. Uh, wow, set piece is back again. Set piece FC is back again. I think the last time we scored from set piece was last year, December, against Fulham. And we get one from our IT solution, Mr. Mikel Moreno, uh, cross coming in from, I think it was from the right hand side or left hand side, I can't remember. But who cares? We scored the goal. Um, Chelsea had most of the possession, had most of the passes as well, outnumbered their passes to ours. And yeah, to be honest, again, another boring game, side to side football, backwards. Do you know what I mean? You know, we had a couple of chances with Moreno hitting a volley, which Sanchez saved pretty much on the line. They looked at goal line technology, and it didn't go over the line. So Sanchez kind of made up for his error, obviously from the Moreno goal, cross coming in and looping over his hands, and not being able to get it. But to be honest, you know, it's one of those games where um, it just felt like another again end of season game. Both um, teams lacking attacking threat. Uh, I noticed that Cole Palmer wasn't even on the pitch. I don't even know if he was even in the team. I'm just gonna have a quick look at the lineup for Chelsea. Is he on the bench? I don't even think he was on the bench. No, Cole Palmer. So I think he might have been injured. So in the way, I mean, they had Neto playing up front, and it was a bit of a tough time for him playing up against Saliba and Gabriel. And yeah, it was, as I said, it was just one of those games. Just tick it off. You know, we know that the potential champions are going to be Liverpool. You know, at the moment we draw it back to 12 points. Liverpool obviously are playing today in a Carabao Cup final. So, mate, I would have probably preferred that than playing Chelsea today. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind playing Liverpool, you know, in a final. You know what I mean? But yet again, Arteta has chucked that one away, and so we go and play our dead rubber game, and yeah, we come up 1-0 winners. We sort of stretch the gap between us and Man City. We're 7 points clear of Nottingham Forest. But listen, they're on a 5 points clear, should I say? I mean, they're on our backs. Is it 5 points clear? Again, let me check because I don't want to mess up. I think they're 5 points. We're 5 points clear. 4 points clear. 58 points. 4 points clear. But listen, Nottingham Forest are doing really well. Yeah, they've been winning yesterday, and you know, closing that gap. And now we've won our game, and we're now 10 points clear of Man City. But listen, there's still, what, is it 9 games to go? 9 games to go. Um, and yeah, as you can just see, I'm not very infused about the games now. As I said, it's just about ticking off and trying to see a performance out of our team. Look, I'll tell you this now: if we play like this against Real Madrid, I'm telling you, man, we are going to get our butt slapped. I'm telling you, people, I'm telling you, we're going to get our butt slapped. But yeah, going back to the game, um, you know, probably I'm trying to think who were the best players. I mean, our defender, Timber played well. Saliba, Gabriel and Saliba were okay. Miles Lewis Skelly played well. Trossard, frustrating at times, not releasing the ball early enough. There was a situation with Martin Odegaard between him and Declan Rice. You know, it took about 2 minutes to set up a free kick, which then came to nothing. You know what I mean? Again, Odegaard didn't have a great game, running around like a headless chicken. Again, picking up the ball, not picking up on the off turn, turning into danger. It's the same old, same old. Martinelli, first half, was lively. Second half, He took a knock, and Ethan was brought on. Now I was not really pleased about the actual starting lineup because I'm wondering why Ethan's on the bench. I didn't get it, and why Ethan was on the bench. He didn't play in midweek, so why is he on the bench? This is mad, man. This is crazy, but look, it is what it is. Again, Adeje doesn't get another run in. He prefers Mikel Moraine up front now. Going forward, when we do end up playing Real Madrid, first leg at home, is he going to start with Moreno or will Saka be back for that? Now, look, I would prefer if that guy just was rested for the rest of the season, but start a front three of Martinelli, probably down the middle, Trossard on the left, and Ethan Ranbury on the right. That's what I would do. Do you know what I mean? But it looks like they're trying to rush Saka back, and he may feature at some point for us against Real Madrid. Now we've got a 2-week break, so there'll be no football today. As I said, it's the final of the Carabao Cup between Newcastle and Liverpool, and I really wish it was us there. But yet again, we don't make another final. Knocked out as usual. I'm talking quiet because I'm in another place at the moment. So I've got some people. I work for a charity, so I'm doing it from the building. So you have to excuse the reason why I am talking so quietly. Feeding the homeless, that's more purpose. That's what I enjoy doing. And watching boring Arsenal, especially with our set piece. That's come back. I didn't see the camera go to our set piece goals. I'm sure for the next 9 games, it may well be focusing on him again, but we'll have to see what happens there. Rice, the game itself, both teams got 3 yellow cards. It was a little bit tetchy. But look, as you can see, I'm not infused. And I'm sorry I can't give you a very enthusiastic match reaction because it is absolutely boring. And that's all I really got to say about the game. Do you know what I mean? And I just, want us to just play with the handbrake off now because I said we got nothing to lose. We ain't going to win the league, but let's try and finish off these last 9 games and have something to cheer about in terms of our performance and style of play. But yet again, Arteta, he brings on Kieran Tierney, and it's like this man is so defensively minded. He doesn't think attack first. It's always that kind of defense. And Kieran Tierney comes on with a couple of minutes to go before the end of the game. But he comes off for our captain Odegaard, Captain Snotgard, Captain Ghostergard, whatever you want to call it. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. As I say, guys, I'd really like to be more enthusiastic, but this is going to be a short one. Arsenal win the game 1-0, and we move. International break is upon us, and a number of our players will be going off. I'm pleased for Miles Lewis-Skelly for getting a call up to the senior national team. This guy has come on in leaps and bounds. Big up to him for doing it, and we'll see what happens. Whether he gets in and actually plays. You know what I mean? It's all right being called up, but maybe we'd love to see him, in that white shirt on that pitch, getting a couple of minutes. So we'll have to see what happens. It was interesting. The team selection from Thomas Tuchel. Some surprising ones. Henderson, Kyle Walker, not too sure about that. What's happened to Gibbs White? What's going on with that? What's going on with that? But it is what it is, man. As I said, Chelsea, they're chasing down top 4. And I think as it stands, let me just again go back to the table and see where they're sitting at the moment. So they've kept their place, 4th place. So they're trying to hold on to that, but there's going to be a fight for that top 4 or top 5 because I think 5th place does get you into Champions League. So as it stands, it's Liverpool on 70 points. We're on 58. Nottingham Forest on 54. Chelsea on 49, and Man City on 48, drawing their game yesterday. We move, as I say, to the next game. I think our next game is after the international break. I think it's Fulham at home. I can't. Don't quote me on that, but I'm gonna have a look now to see. Yeah, people, it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit of a ball draw. Yeah. So our next game is on the 1st of April. April's Fool. Fulham at home. Kick off at 7:45, a weekday event. So we'll see where I go on with that. But look, I'm out of here. Please hit the like button, subscribe and share on the road to 500. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a more enthusiastic match reaction. It's pretty much a boring one. We win the game 1-0, we move. Take care, and I'll see you on the next match reaction. And also, don't forget the What's Going On podcast taking place on Wednesday, this Wednesday at 6:30. We'll be talking all things Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, and, Liverpool. You know what I mean? Who is going to win the Carabao Cup? Come on, Newcastle. Let's do it. Let's do it.